Okay, so those of you real fast who are in the Slay September group, at 9 o'clock, Alicia is going to be doing a live Facebook, and she's going to go over charting and placing. I'm actually not sure how Alicia charts, so I'm curious myself to get on this Facebook Live to see how she charts. There is a gnat in my house, and it's driving me insane. So if you're in that group and you are available at 9 o'clock, it's good to jump on so that way you guys have a fresh perspective on how to chart other than the way that I've shown or your upline has shown you. The other thing about that group, if you've seen my post, we're not going to delete anybody yet because we're still adding people in, but just know that at some point, you know, as the weeks go on, your leaders are looking to see if you're actually participating. And if you're not participating, so, you know, you're not commenting, you're not liking, you're not replying, if there's, you know, questions to be asked, then we will remove you from the group. I most likely will message you first, like, hey, what's up? Are you wanting to do this? Are you not? Because I haven't seen you post. I'm not just going to, like, delete you or whatever. But just know that we are, because we do want that to be a push group where everyone's really staying accountable. That's the point of it, is for you to be accountable. I look so tired. Oh my gosh. I need a tan and a wrap. Look at my face, it's droopy. Okay. Saturday is the It Works You. Okay, those of us who are going, we should be posting about it all week, how we're excited and we're going to this. Everybody, whether you're going or whether you're not, there are going to be 2 huge announcements Saturday evening. None of us know what they are, but we should all be talking about it. This is something that I think it was Mark and Mike both said, is that we're going to want to focus on our volume. We're going to want to focus on our loyal customers and our distributors before Saturday. So to make sure that we are following up with our people, we're planting our seeds, and that we're ready for whenever Saturday comes. So whether they're doing any kind of, you know, promotion or something on Saturday, that's what it sounds like. Make sure that you guys have your ducks in a row. Make sure you are, you know, planting seeds publicly. And then make sure you are also messaging them and letting them know, hey, I think a huge promotion is going to be coming up on Saturday. If you're wanting to sign up, that's when we will do it. I'll let you know the moment I find out, so on and so forth. Again, if you are going, make sure you're posting about that. Make sure you're posting about why you're going. Why are you taking the time to sit in a car for 6 to 8 hours to drive somewhere to do this training? What does this training mean to you? You know, so make sure you're posting about that, because it's, again, it's inviting people into your why. If I go to your Facebook page and I don't know, I can't figure out who you are, then I'm not going to want to get to know you. You're just going to be another boring page that is just on Facebook. It's just one more thing to, you know, mindlessly look at. So if your Facebook is not inviting, you're kind of defeating the purpose of social networking. Okay, so I wanted to share this video with all of us as a refresher, because I think sometimes we have a tendency to think we're actually working, and we're not. It's about 8 minutes long, and then I will come back and we will chat.
Welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. I've had a thought recently, and the thought is, I wonder how much patting you on the back versus kicking you in the butt is helping. Because, yeah, I want to encourage you. I want you to stretch. I want you to do better. I want you to hang in there. I want you to face your fears step by step. But sometimes I wonder if I'm doing you a disservice by not being hard on you. I'll tell you why.
If you're not watching that TV, go turn it off. It's messing up my internet.
Those types of things, I'm pretty hard. Those people who've been to those know that I don't pull any punches. And let me tell you what I want to say. What I want to say is, for most of you, you're expecting more from your business than you're putting into it. You're not really working hard, really. When I ask most people, how much would you pay yourself for what you've done the last 30 days, most people get a little embarrassed. If you want to be great in network marketing, you got to get off your ass. If you want to be great in network marketing, you have to work hard. If you want to be great, you have to set yourself to a higher standard than other people are asking of you. You want to get to that next rank? Figure it out. Make it happen. Do it. Go to work. Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice some time. Yeah, you're going to have to do some meetings. Yeah, you're going to have to face your fears. But it's worth it. It's worth doing. Anything great, anytime you want to be great, you need to stretch more than the people around you are asking you to stretch. You need to grow faster and be more aggressive than you're being. Most of you, if you're honest, do not treat this like a business. You don't even have a business plan. You don't even have a strategy, really. It's just kind of something you're thinking about. Most people in network marketing, they're just kicking it around, they're giving it a try, they're seeing what they can do, when really they need to be kicked in the butt. They need to be challenged. They need to be pushed. They need to create a higher standard. I guess that's what I'm saying to all of you. You need to create a higher standard. You need to decide that, you know what, I'm going to be great. I'm not just going to hang around and hope to get lucky. I'm going to be great. I'm going to figure the skills out. The skills are not hard to learn, but most of you aren't practicing those skills in the first place. You're just really still treating network marketing as some sort of a lottery ticket that it's going to end up paying you more for doing less. And we talk about residual income. We talk about lifestyle. We talk about all that stuff. But the real danger is saying maybe network marketing will allow me to create a shortcut in life. Maybe it will allow me to do less and get more. That's not how the world works. It's never been how the world works. Do more. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. What are you prepared to do this week in order to be great? How many people are you prepared to call in order to be great? My brother used to work selling copy machines, and he had to do a minimum of 200 phone calls every single day. Every single day. In addition to his appointments, in addition to servicing customers. Every day. That was the standard. 200 calls a day. How many calls are you making to prospects a day? 2? 1? None? You just spend your time talking to each other about how great network marketing is? Are you facing your fears? Are you setting yourself up to a higher standard? Most people have been taught to do what they're told in network in business. They go to the job, they do what they're told. Their boss tells them what to do. Whatever the environment is, tells them what to do. And because they tell them what to do, they've been taught only to respond to assignments. Well, here's my assignment for you. Stop being average. Stop being mediocre. Stop treading water in network marketing. This is something to be treasured, not something to be taken advantage of. You can do better, and you know it. Figure out what's holding you back. Face those fears. Get out there and get into action. Make something happen. I promise you, if I moved in with you for 30 days and I sat there and watched what you did for 30 days and I pushed you hard for 30 days and you really wanted this, guess what you could count on? Better results. You know what you need to do. Call some prospects today. Set some appointments today. Send some text messages and book some appointments and book some presentations today. Follow up today. Get serious today. I think the biblical principle is true. Either be hot or be cold. Don't be stuck in that in between. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's painful. In my opinion, either be a customer or have it in your mind to become great in network marketing. Be a customer. Get a few dollars here or there. But don't continue to hope that network marketing is going to make up for you what you are lacking in work ethic.
Harry.
You know what the top earners all have in common? They work their face off. They don't take this for granted. They treat it serious. They treat it like a job. They go set a higher standard than other people are asking of them. I know you're afraid. I know you're nervous. I know you've got insecurities. So what? All of us do. What are you prepared to do about it? Are you prepared to get better? Or are you just going to sit around and hope that the network marketing fairy taps you on the head and plants an amazing organization underneath you, and you can ride that into the sunset? That's not how this works. I really care for you. And sometimes, attaboy, hey, good job, is okay. But most of the time, you know and I know, you can do better. So this is a little bit of a wake-up call. You know what I mean? You're involved in this, but are you really doing the work? Are you really striving to become a network marketing professional? Are you really holding yourself to a higher standard? Do you have specific hours every day that you're going to work whether you feel like it or not? Are you going to allow all the distractions of life to get in the way? Or are you going to pursue the greatness that is within you and within network marketing? If you'll do that, hey, I'm in your corner. Until you do that, I guess I can encourage you, hope that you do better, pat you on the back, say, hey, it's great that you're involved, I'm proud of you. But in truth, I want you to wake up. I want you to decide to be great. I want you to decide to put the pedal down. Enough is enough. You've been around long enough to know what you need to do. Now you just need to go do it, okay? Say yes. Tell the world and figure it out.
Well, that stopped perfectly right at the end. Let me see if I can get my screen back. Come on. There we are. Okay, I wanted to share that one specifically. I'm going to share another one that he just did on our team page that he just recently did, which is very similar to that. And it talks about how you have people who join network marketing, and then you have entrepreneurs. And we really need to make up our minds on which one we are. Did we just join a network marketing company, or are we entrepreneurs? Are we really going to do what it takes and get it done? Are we going to say we're going to do something, and are we actually going to do it? Or are we going to have 10,000 excuses on why we weren't able to do the things that we said we were going to do? And I'm saying this to myself too, because we are hitting the season where this is the sowing season. This is when you really have to do your 90-day pushes, is right now. It's through the holiday seasons, because everything you do right now, from now until January, is what you reap from January to May. So my double diamond came because Bree and I sat down 1 year ago yesterday, and we made a plan, and we made that decision, and we said, we're doing this. And double diamond came, and diamond came for 4 others on our team. We had 2 double diamonds and 4 diamonds that popped because we pushed. Our team pushed from September to December. We worked. We were not making excuses. We were doing everything that we were supposed to do times 2. So now's the time to really do the sowing, to make sure that we are actually working, that we're actually holding ourselves, this team, to a higher standard, because we have something phenomenal within this group. We really do. We have people, look how, I want to cry. Like, look how many people are on this meeting right now. You know, this is awesome. This is something that makes me so happy, because all of you want this. Like, I know that you guys are capable. Yay, my pretty picture. Bree, all posed. I saw you. You guys are capable of really reaching whatever rank you set your mind to. But let me tell you, let me help you learn from my mistake, okay? Do not set your mind on a goal less than what you're truly capable of, because my mind has been set on double diamond. So I focused on double diamond from day one. And 11 months later, I hit that goal. Now I have to reprogram my mind. These last few months, I've been having to literally reprogram my mind and say, you know what? Like, we have a presidential ambassador team. Like, that's what you guys are to me. Like, I know that we have that in our downline. You guys are working your tails off, and I love that. But don't stop. Now's the time to legit push harder. And nobody can make you do it. I can't make you work. I could give you, contests every month, but that's really only providing gifts to those who are actually working anyway. And a lot of the other leaders have stopped doing these contests because they get burnt out of spending their own money to reward the same 6 people. Okay? But here's how I see it. I want to reward those 6 people because those 6 people are going to be my legs. Those are going to be the people that are with me all the way from the beginning until the end. And I believe in you guys. Like, I know that this team has something within it that's great among everybody that's underneath us. Like, when I go to the Slay to September group and I look and it's all my team that has commented already and posted and are on top of it. When I go to I Am a 10 and I see Alicia post something and I see all of my team underneath there posting and commenting, like, guys, you guys make me so proud. You're capable of presidential, of ambassador, like all of it. When I look at Christina Watts and I see she's got a ton of presidentials underneath her, I'm like, that's my team. Like, they don't know it yet, and they're not really tapping into what's within them and what they're capable of, but that's my team. My team is legit. Like, you guys are not wishy-washy. Like, you're on it. Every week you're on these meetings. When there's something that's being posted or some kind of whatever it is, challenge, you guys are on it. So don't get discouraged. Just know that these next 3-4 months, these are the sowing seasons. And you will reap that reward. Once our hot season comes, it'll explode. But the best part is you don't have to work these next 4 months without the reward. Because Bree and I, we promoted last September. Bree, did you double promote? No, you just, okay, so you went to Emerald, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she went to Emerald. I double promoted. And then we had several promotions that were after that too, I'm pretty sure, right? We did?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did. But our team continued to promote even through what they call slow season, and that's really your mindset. Bree had 20-something enrollments last year, this month. Tanya last month had a ridiculous amount of enrollments. Her mindset, she's set for diamond, and she is working like a diamond.
Yep.
And that's it. She's made up her mind. The few times I chatted with her, she said, I'm going to diamond by the end of the year. She is working. Not only is she working it, but she is a product of her product. So she is a living testament that her products work. This is why you need to try it, because you're bitching and moaning about being uncomfortable in your skin. Well, here, look, I've lost all this weight. It works. Do you want it? Yes or no? And she's running. So slow months are only for those who tell themselves and give them that excuse. Well, it's a slow month. I only need to contact like 3 people. It's okay. I can just sit back and do anything because it's a slow month. Everybody's saying it's a slow month. It's slow, so it's fine. Don't do that. Whatever you tell yourself is what's going to happen. So tell yourself that these next 4 months are going to be phenomenal, that this team is just going to blow these numbers out of the water, okay? And then the last thing I want to say is just be cautious of the tribe that you're around, okay? If you have negative Nancy's in your ears, limit how often you talk to them about this business, okay? Do not invest your dreams and your goals and your wishes in people who are going to literally just take a cup of cold water and pour water on your flame, okay? Limit it. I'm not saying you can't be around them. Sometimes we're married to them. Sometimes they're like in our home, so we can't not be with them. But you can limit how you talk, what you talk to them about. In scripture, it says, don't throw your pearls before swine. It's saying don't waste what's good on someone who's just going to trample it anyway. So really be conscious of who you're talking to when it comes to your dreams and it comes to your passions, because they can either dump out your fire or they can fuel it. So just really be cautious of who you're sharing your time with. Reed, do you have anything to add?
No, that was perfect. I appreciate that video. I needed that too. So
like I said, I'm gonna post the other one that he just posted. It's very similar to this one, but I think it focuses more on us leaders and letting us leaders know, like, hey, you're going to have people that join your team that aren't entrepreneurs. They still have that manager mindset where they need you to tell them what to do every day. They need you to tell them the ropes, need you to remind them to do this, need you to remind them to do that, which is honestly, I butt against 90-day pushes, like in these groups, the Slay groups, where it's telling me what I have to do every single day. I am a natural leader. Like for me, you tell me what to do, I want to do the opposite. That's why I'm an entrepreneur, because I don't like having a boss.
Right.
I don't do well with bosses. But these groups are so good when you kind of do lose your sight on direction. You don't really know how to get back into the groove of it, or you're new in network marketing and you're not really sure how to really get the ball rolling, per se.
Yeah.
Something I don't want any of you that are in that group to get dependent on people telling you what to do. Do the tasks, but make sure you're still running your business the way you know how you ought to run your business. Okay?
Yes.
That is something that's very important that you guys understand. You guys are all business owners. Okay? We are just alongside of you as like consultants. We are not your manager. We are not your boss. We are just consultants that come into your life to help guide you, to give you suggestions, and just to kind of steer you in a path that needs to be. But I'm not your boss. I don't want that pressure.
On that topic, I just want to throw it out there. Some of the things that they're going to suggest for us to do, if you already have your mojo going, like the follow-up sheet that they had this week for keeping track of who you're talking to, you don't have to use that sheet. If you already have a system where you're organized and you're keeping track, keep it. Yeah, Crystal keeps it in her planner. You guys, there's a few of you that posted it on our group the other night. You guys have something going. Keep what you're doing, because it's obviously working.
Right.
And that's something.
Those things are suggestions.
Right.
For those who really don't have an idea on how to get started, how to keep themselves organized, how to do this.
Right. I just don't want some of you to stress out and be like, well, I have to do it this way. No, you don't. Right. The steps to success, though, I will tell you, I was looking through my binder when I was getting it reorganized, and the months that I do have it printed out, I have names on the lines. The months that I don't have it printed out, I didn't enroll a single person. So for me,
I just have to tell you that when you and I have a powwow, you're going to get a chewing in that.
I have them in my binder. I know. I
cannot believe that you are actually just that is actually every single month, whether I have a name on it or not, my steps are printed out. And I hope that you have that, because it literally, as you can see, the days that breathe, they're the months that she did fill it out. She's got names on it.
Yeah, it gives me something, kind of like Eric was saying, I need a kick in the ass. I like being told, hey, way to go, and, praise and that kind of stuff, but I need something to be in my face, look, you're not doing this, and you need to get it done. That's when I work the best. So, and that's what drives me. This is what I need to get done so that I can achieve these goals that I put up on the wall, and, those kind of things. So whatever you guys need, you just got to go with it.
Yeah. And we're here always for the, encouragement, so on and so forth. But I think I really wanted to post that video, because I really wanted it to just be fresh in our minds again, that are you really putting yourself in that higher standard? Are you really, and I love stop being average, right? Stop being mediocre. You have control over that. You know, your mindset controls where you are. Like the standard that you have, like, I'll never really be that successful, and that's okay. I just want diamond. Like, I just want diamond. Like, don't limit. And seriously, please do not limit what you want. Look at that chart. Tonight, spend time looking at that income chart and be realistic. Realistically, we all want to reach ambassador. Like, if you're telling me you don't want $30,000 a month, then you're lying to yourself, and you need to do some deep soul searching, because I don't know anybody in the world that would be like, oh, please don't give me $30,000 a month. I want to struggle for the rest of my life. No, you don't, liar. Like, you want $30,000. You want to be able to go to Bali if you want to. Like, you want that freedom. Like, don't tell yourself that I just want enough for this. Like, stop being pretend humble, because fake humble is just, it's stupid. Like, I would love to have $30,000 a month. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. I'm not going to be like, God wants me to be poor. I was poor for a long time. Now it's time for me not to be poor. I'm going to be content in that too. So focus on the number you want, put it there, put it out there. I mean, I wrote it down last year today that my goal for ambassador was like in 2020. Can you not stand right there? That's so creepy.
Oh, sorry.
Like someone's standing over me. My goal is 2020. Do I think that this team can get us to ambassador before that? Absolutely. But that's my goal. Like, I know it's possible, and that's what I'm striving for. I may or may not get there beforehand. I may get it afterwards. I don't know. But that's my ultimate goal. And I'm very sad that I limited myself when I first started at double diamond. So don't make my mistakes. Don't limit yourself at a certain rank being like, well, that will be enough to make me a little bit comfortable. Because what happens is once you reach that, then you have to reprogram your entire mind to reach those next levels, because you've allowed yourself to just stay mediocre and average. So we have 6 minutes left. Again, Alicia is going to be doing the charting and placing at 9 o'clock in the Slay to September group. I hear someone's microphone. Did anybody have anything else to say? Okie dokie, artichokes.
I see you, Chad.
Take a picture.
And they were